My sounds feel really delayed when I shoot. That's delayed. I don't know why, but whatever. I think it's something to do with my audio. But welcome, welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about movement when tapping. If you guys didn't know, by the way, I don't think I think I'll make a video on what this channel actually is. But basically, I kind of want to revolve it around the tapping playstyle, which is like Scream's old playstyle, or not necessarily the tapping playstyle, just more of the headshot playstyle. So movement, if you didn't know, now you know. It's probably the biggest part of this playstyle, and I mean you can tell that because once the A and D movement got patched, Scream was buffed extremely. But you could still manipulate movement to where you could tap, and there's some things you do need to know in order to sort of get into the tapping when you need to move. And honestly, I would say tapping is probably like 50%, not even, maybe like 25% aim, and then the rest would be movement. That's just what I think, but that's just my opinion. I mean, sure, it's maybe could not be true, but first off, let's start with some of this might not apply if you're getting sprayed down, because obviously if you're getting sprayed down like this, tagging would come into effect, which is another Valve's update to kill tapping, and that'll fuck you in the fucking ass. But something I want to address is, as you can see here, I'm moving my fucking ass off, and I'm somehow still hitting these guys. So what I don't like is when I get in matchmakings and stuff like that and people sit around a corner just standing still, because if you're moving like this, it's so much harder to hit, and you can still be accurate if you just get the timing. And that's basically all movement is, and you'll learn that eventually. And if I just do this, I think it's SV_show impacts, maybe? Yeah, okay. So you'll see if you strafe left and right, this is basic, something you learn. Once you go left, you turn right, shoot, or left, shoot. This is basic, and then you don't really ever miss. As you can see, it's 100% accurate. But this, you don't really get taught. No one really goes over this. But this is something I sort of started doing on my own. Like, I just naturally started doing this when I started playing Headshot mod, which is where I usually get called out for my movement. Headshot mod, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a deathmatch, but only headshots. So in that, it's a lot based on movement, which if you do want to train this movement, that'll be a great place to do it, because in there they don't have tagging, so it's really easy. And yeah, but basically what that is you hold A, right, if you want to go left, and then right when you're on the person's head, right when you flick or whatever, then you press D, and it's really fast. It's faster than the other one, and it's hard to do, and sometimes you won't be accurate, and it'll take you a long time to master, but you get the hang of it eventually. It's really hard, but if you manipulate it, it could be good. But another thing with movement is I see a lot of people do this, and they don't actually, well, I see a lot of people that don't do this. That's what I meant to say. Say they're holding this corner, right? They see a guy's arm, right? Peek, right? And then I miss because I'm bad. They peek, they get the headshot. Another guy peeks. They don't do this. Like, they don't manipulate the enemy, you know. This is what they'll do. They'll peek, they'll see the guy, kill him, then they'll do this. And they'll just go out for like some like sort of spray down fucking epic play. But the thing with tapping is what you can do is you can sort of manipulate your enemies to where your movement is so fast to where, like, see, if I were to move like this, and this is a real player, he really wouldn't, well, that's a bad example. Okay, if I were to move like this, a real player, he's not gonna have enough reaction speed to shoot me through the fucking this, because he's not nutty, okay? But unless he gets like really lucky and he fucking hits the most insane shot of his life. But anyways, if you manipulate the enemies, right, if you sort of like, the thing with tapping is you can move so fast like that without them hitting you. You just boom, one bullet, tap them. I didn't even notice I was on that guy, but yeah, you could just manipulate. yeah, you could just manipulate them. But the number one thing you want to do when you're peeking around a corner and there's multiple enemies, like say you're playing Long Dust 2, and there's multiple enemies coming, is you want to you want to have them come at you one by one. You don't want to face two at once, because if two come up right there, let's say it's two enemies, you can't really do much. You tap this guy has killed you already, unless you like do some nutty play like that. But a lot of the times it's not what's gonna happen, because they're gonna be moving and you can't really do something like that. Although I do train that. But yeah, I will have a new video, by the way, out on some training stuff, because I do train a different way now. It's a weird way. It's sort of like that, but it's been helping me actually lately. I've been getting like 39 frags and stuff like that. It's been pretty cool. But yeah, like I was saying, this movement right here, this one just left and right, you should have this already. If not, I mean, come in here, get the, wait, don't do that yet. You can come in here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there you go, and then get this, and then you just go like this. And you'll get the feel for it eventually, to where you don't even need like any assistance. You know that your bullets are on. But this one might take a little bit longer, but I got this pretty fast just because I literally would just go into headshot mode, and that's all I would do. I'd just do this. So I mean, that's a good way to try and sort of get it. I mean, you could also do what I'm doing right here on this, but that's not really how I learned. But I mean, there also is other ways. But yeah, that's really how you manipulate movement. You have to think that when you're tapping, if you do get tagged, then you're sort of fucked, then you're trapped, then you're stuck just single soul. You just have to rely on your nutty aim. But a lot of times you don't have your aim. So I like to think that I aim more with my movement than I do my aim, because you don't really need aim, to be honest. If I just go like this, I'm on this guy. I can aim with my A and D, and it's a lot more accurate. Look at how fast I can aim to these guys. It's a lot more reliable. That makes sense, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, that's how to use your movement to manipulate your movement to tap. If you want to know how to do this with opping, you don't, because you don't op. AKs for life. See you guys later.